Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Study Desk for You, and today I would like to discuss about HTML basics. HTML provides some basic tags. By using these tags we can display our content onto the web page. So let's see what are the basic tags and how to use these basic tags. Let's see one by one. But before we get started, let's have a look at agenda for today's session. So in this first, I would like to add what are the basic tags and how to use these tags. And later on, I'm going to add some formatting tags and then marquee tag, and next how to use comments on a HTML source code. And finally, I'm going to add one example and its execution. So let's see one by one. So in this first one, basic tags. In basic tags, the first one is header tags. These tags are used to give title or subtitle which you want to display onto the web page. We have header tags from H1 to H6. We can place the text within the header tag, the starting H1 and closing H1 tag. It displays in the bolder format and bigger size, and the size decreases gradually from H1 to H6. I will show how to use these tags in the execution part. And the next one is paragraph tag. This tag is used to define the paragraph which you want to display onto the browser, and the tag is starting p tag and the closing p tag in between the paragraph. So if you want to display paragraph, then we can use this p tag. If we are using multiple p tags in our file, the browser automatically adds new line, that is nothing but a single blank line between the paragraphs. In paragraphs, browser allows only one single space between the words. If you wantedly put a lot of spaces and line breaks, then it removes all the extra spaces and line breaks. And the next one is break. If you want to define line breaks, we can use this break tag. For this tag, we don't have any closing tag. And the next one is horizontal rule. If you want to display a horizontal line in your web page, we can use this HR tag. This is also not having closing tag. That's why we can call both these tags are void or empty elements. And the next one, formatting tags. We have some formatting tags. By using these effects, we can change text file look and feel. And without using CSS, we can use these formatting effects for adding effects to our text. Let's see what are the formatting tags. The first one is bold. Bold is nothing but if you want to display content a bit thicker, then we can use this bold tag. For this, the tag is B, starting B tag and closing B tag in between our content. It displays a bit thicker text. If you observe, I have two words here. The first one is normal word. For the second one, I applied bold. That's why it looks a bit thicker. And the next one is strong. It defines the text with strong importance. For this tag, starting tag and ending tag in between the content, it is also looks like bold tag. Both are same. And the next one is italic. If you want to give your text as a italic style, we can use this italic tag. For that, the tag is I, starting I and closing I in between our content. And the next one is emphasize. Emphasize is nothing but it is also used to style your content as a italic format. So we can use this EM for italic. For this, the tag is starting EM and closing EM between content. So if you observe, I have normal italic content, and for the second one I applied italic, so it gives italic text formatting. And the next one is underline. So if you want to give underline for a given text, we can use this U tag, so starting tag and ending tag between the content. And the next one is superscript. If you want to define your text as half a character above the normal line, we can use this superscript like this. For example, if you want to display the square value here, we can use this superscript here. Then we need to mention that square value in between super tag. And the next one, subscript. This is used to define half a character below the normal line. For example, if you want to display 5 in the subscription part, you can use this 5 between the subtags. Here, for example, I have taken H2O2, 2 is in subscript part. So if you want 2 like this, use 2 in between the subtags. And the next one is pre-tag. By using this pre-tag, we can give a fixed width font and it preserves both spaces and line breaks. So if you want to display content as a user defined format, we can use like this pre-tag. Like this, if you want to display step by step, or if you want to display a line by line, then we can use this pre-tag, because in previous p tag, we haven't write like this. The browser removes all the extra spaces and the lines and gives only single space in between the content. So in that situations, we can use this pre tag for preservative format. And the next one is small. By using this small, we can get a bit smaller content, that is, it displays the content a bit smaller size. So here I have HTML file, the bigger size. This HTML file, my output is in smaller size. So if you want to display a smaller size, you can use this small. And the next one is mark. By using this tag, we can highlight our text. So for this, use mark tag. Between the mark tag, we have to give in the text. If you use like this, we will get this formatting effect. And the next one is strike. If you want to strike through the content, we can use this strike format. And also use this delete instead of strike. This delete defines text that has been deleted from a file. So if you use like this, we will get a strike through line between our text. So instead of strike tag, we can use this del tag for strike. So all these are formatting tags. And the next one is marquee tag. This marquee tag is used to give support for creating scrollable text and images within a web page. And this marquee tag having some attributes. In these attributes, the first one is behavior. This attribute specifies how the marquee text should move, and this attribute having three values. The first one is scroll, slide, and alternate. The first one, scroll. This is the default behavior, and in this the text should scroll across the screen like a stock ticker. That is, the text should start from one side and it should scroll completely to the opposite end and start again. And the next one is slide. In this, the text move from one end and to the other end, and once the text reaches the other end, it stops scrolling. And the next one is alternate. In this, the text starts from one end and on reaching the opposite side, it moves in the opposite direction. So all these three are attribute values for this behavior attribute. And the next one is direction. This attribute provides the direction in which your marquee will allow you to scroll. The values of these attributes can be up, down, and left to right and right to left. All these four values are for this direction attribute. And the last one is scroll amount. If you want to change the speed of the marquee, you can use the scroll amount, and the value starts from 1. If you use 1, it moves very slowly, and if you use like 12, moves little bit faster. If you increase the value like this, the speed will also increase. All these are attributes for marquee tag. Instead of this, we also have few more attributes like height, width. We can also mention those attributes in between the marquee tag. I will show you how to use this marquee in the execution part. And the last one is comments. Comments are nothing but any text or code written in your code to give an explanation about your code. It helps to provide detailed description about our source code, and it is not displayed onto the web page. Now, when we are going to add these comments on your code, when more than one developers work on the same application or web page, these comments help to understand the source code. Comments can be used anyway to add information about HTML, which will useful for developers to understand the code in future. And the syntax is, we have to start with exclamatory mark and 2 hyphens, and then our text and 2 hyphens, and close the angular bracket. So in between these 2 hyphens, we can use our text. So this is single line comment. If you want to use multi-line comments, we can use same thing. In between 2 hyphens, we can use multiple lines. Now let's see the execution part. For execution, we need text editor and browser. So for text editor, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. So first I'm going to open this Visual Studio Code, and this create a folder where you want to save the file. And now, so first select the folder and click on new file. So here add the file name here, basic.html. So file name should be saved with .html or htm, and click on enter. Now I'm going to enter code here. So first one, doc type HTML, and my first tag is HTML, and close HTML. So the advantage is it automatically fills the closing tags, no need to enter. And my first part is head, and in this I'm going to add title, and in this title HTML basics. This is my title, and now I'm going to write body. After head, I'm going to add body tag, and in this body, welcome to HTML. So this is my content. Now save, Control plus yes. Already I have given file name here, so use Control plus yes. Now if you want to see the output, no need to search for that path for a file. Press Alt plus D shortcut key. It directly moves to browser. So my content, welcome to HTML. The content is displayed and my title is HTML basics. Now come back, Alt tab, and now first I'm going to add h1 tag for headers. So in this h1 I'm going to add heading 1. Now save, Control plus yes, again Alt plus B for shortcut key for running. It gives a bigger size and little bit thicker, so bolder format. And one more thing, after welcome to HTML, if you press enter and write anything, my first page, and save this again, Control plus yes, Alt B for execution. If you observe in your source code you have 2 lines here, but in your web page displayed in the same line. So for that, if you want to give new line, use break tag here. I'm adding break here. Control plus yes for save, Alt plus B for execution. So it gives the first page in the next line. So for next line we need to use break tag. Again Alt tab for source code. Now for h1 tags, I'm not using any break tag, so it automatically comes in the next line. I'm using remaining tags, Control C and Control V. So I have h1 to h6 tags. So I'm going to copy and paste for 6 times. And now I'm changing these values to 3 and 4 and 5 and the last one 6. And same thing for 6, 5, 4 and 3 and 2. So I have 6 tags here. Let's execute. Control plus yes for save, Alt B for execution. So you will get output here. The size is decreased gradually for headings. If you observe, here I didn't use any break tag, automatically takes new line. So that's why for header tags no break line. For normal content we need to use break each time. So and the next one is P for paragraph. So if you want to add any paragraph, we can use this P tag. So for example, the P tag is used to define paragraphs which you want to display onto the browser. Now I added a paragraph here. Now for bigger paragraph, I'm going to copy this one for multiple times, Control plus C and Control V for multiple times. Now save this, Alt B for execution. You will get a big paragraph here. Now I'm going to add multiple lines here. For that, enter and again enter and one more enter. So wantedly I have given line breaks here. Now save this, Control plus yes for save, Alt plus B for execution. Now if you observe, even though I have given line breaks here, it doesn't take, it takes only one space. So that is P tag. Now come back, Alt tab. Now I'm going to add one more P tag here. Enter, copy, Control V. Now save this, Control yes, Alt B for execution. You will get multiple paragraphs. Each paragraph in between we have a space here. So it browser allocates a line, a single line white space here. So we can use multiple paragraphs in one page. And the next one, break. So for multiple lines we need to use break tag here. I already used. And the next one is horizontal line. If you want to display a horizontal line onto the page, so we can use, for example, after P tag, I'm going to use HR for horizontal line. So save, Control S, Alt plus B for execution. You will get a horizontal line in between. All these are basic tags. Now let's see formatting tags. So for this, I'm going to take one more file here, formatting tags. Again, doc type HTML. So within the body, I'm going to add formatting tags here. H1 tag, formatting tags. Close H1. For heading, one is B and in between HTML5. So save this, Alt plus B for execution, HTML5 in the bolder format. And if you want difference, so for the starting I'm going to add HTML5. Control plus yes for save, Alt plus B for execution. You will get normal HTML5 and bold formatted HTML5. Now come back, Alt plus tab. I'm going to apply strong. So instead of B, I'm changing strong. Save this, Alt plus B for execution. You will get both normal and a bit thicker format. And if you observe, all are in same line. Now I'm going to add some breaks here. So for the BR tag, I tag for italic So if you want to display italic format, we can use I. Control plus S for save, Alt plus B for execution. You will get italic format and normal format. Now Alt plus B for comeback, and the next one is EM. So this is also for italic format. Control S for save, Alt plus B for execution. You will get italic format. And I will add some break here. And the next one is subscript and superscript. For example, HTML and superscript, and in between I'm going to add some 5. So now Control S for save, Alt plus B, you will get 5 in the square place. Now come back, and the next one is subscript. I'm going to add H, again subscript 2, and closing sub. Now H2O and break. Now save this, Control plus S, Alt plus B for execution. You will get H2O format here. Now come back, Alt plus tab, and the next one is mark. So if you want to highlight any text, we can use this mark tag. So in between any content, for example HTML. So save this, Alt plus B for execution. You will get highlighted text. Come back here, and the last one is delete. If you want to display strike line, you can use this delete. So I'm going to use hello. Now save this, Control S, Alt plus B for execution. You will get a strike line between the text, throughout the text. So all these are formatting tags. And now let's see the marquee tag. Direction equal to, suppose. Now let's see the execution. Now save, Control plus S, Alt plus B for execution. Scrolls upward direction. Now come back, I'm going to copy this and paste, and here I'm changing this up down. Now save this, Alt plus B for execution. You will get like this. Now again come back, and I'm going to add one more for right and left. Now save this, Control plus S, Alt plus B for execution, and the next one is behavior. If you want to use behavior, we can use Control plus B for marquee tag, and here I'm going to use behavior equal to, right now I'm using slide. Save this, Alt plus B for execution. So if you observe here, it moves to the left to the right. So after reaching the other side, it stops scrolling like this. So this is slide. So if you use same thing for alternate, we have one more value. Save this, Alt plus B. Once it reaches to opposite end, it starts again like this. So this is alternate. We can use, and the last one is scroll amount. So if you want to change the speed, so if you want to scroll amount for this marquee behavior, I'm going to change this as scroll, and direction right, and I'm going to add one more attribute here, that is scroll amount. The last one is scroll amount equal to, for example, I'm going to add, one is slow, very slow. I'm going to add little bit increase, so 20. So now let's execute this, Control plus S for save, Alt plus B for execute. So little bit faster movement. So if you want a bit faster, we can use one more here. So let's copy this first, Control C and Control V for paste. Now I'm going to change this 20 to 50. Now save this, Alt plus B for execution. You can observe how much faster it is. So come back here. So all these are marquee tags, and the last one is comments. So these are not displayed by the browser. This is for comments, are used to display the, used to give description about our source code. So for this I'm going to add a comments here. So for that, after starting body tag, I'm going to start with exclamatory, 2 hyphens, and in between I'm going to write like this, formatting effects. So now let's see this, whether it is displaying or not. Control plus S for save, Alt plus B. So it doesn't display the comments. So again, if you want to write one more, after HR tag, I'm going to write marquee tags. So here again exclamatory mark, again 2 hyphens. So in between I'm going to write multi-lines here. This is example for marquee tags. So now let's see, Control plus S for save, Alt plus B for execution. It doesn't display the comments. It's just for developers. When more than one developer works on the same application or web page, we can use. These comments are used to understand the source code in future purpose. So this is the execution. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please mention in the comment section. And for online or offline classes, visit our website www.retalonotech.com. And for more tutorials, visit our one more website www.kennisworld.com. And don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for further notification. And if you like this video, please like, share and comment. Thank you for watching.